Lewis Hamilton's first day at Ferrari has officially happened, with a 7-time world champion arriving at the Maranello factory for the first time in an outfit inspired by Michael Schumacher's first day at the legendary team. Hamilton's move to Ferrari came as a shock to everyone last winter when it was announced, and the anticipation for him to step into the car has been growing through this off-season. The biggest surprise of the day, though, wasn't Hamilton or what happened at the factory. It was the news of an old Hamilton ally appearing at Maranello. Today, I'll check out all the goings-on in Italy and reveal whose appearance at the team could be a huge boost for Hamilton, so don't go anywhere. Lewis Hamilton said he couldn't be happier to have realized his dream of becoming a Ferrari driver as he officially began work with the Italian team on Monday. Hamilton marked his first day at the famous Prancing Horses Maranello factory with a social media post expressing his delight at achieving a career-long dream, stating that this will be the start of a new era for Ferrari. And considering the outfit choice for the day took clear inspiration from Schumacher's outfit for his first day, the intention was obvious. Hamilton wants to start a new era for Ferrari just like Schumacher did. He wants a repeat of the dominance that Schumacher achieved at the team. It is a big statement of intent from the 7-time world champion, but if anyone has the right to make it, it's Hamilton. Those 7 world championships means he's already equaling Schumacher's career haul, and any gained at Ferrari will make him the out-and-out most successful driver in the sport's history, and for many fans, he will become the undisputed greatest of all time. Hamilton is set to drive a Ferrari F1 car for the first time later this week, with the Brit expected to get some testing time in the 2023 car at the Fiorano circuit, which is adjacent to the team's factory. The blockbuster Hamilton-Ferrari move has united F1's most successful driver in history with the most successful team. Hamilton, who turned 40 earlier this month, has won a record 105 races and a joint best 7 world championships, while Ferrari lead the way on the all-time table of both drivers' titles with 15 and constructors' titles with 16. But the Scuderia have not won any title since 2008, although a strong end to last season saw them finish within 14 points of new constructors' champions McLaren in second place. Prior to that, they'd come close a number of times, thanks to the help of multiple World Championship-winning drivers like Fernando Alonso and Sebastian Vettel, but the team's own shortcomings always held them back. Hamilton will be hoping that Ferrari have grown out of the clown wall phase in preparation for his first season with the team. All Hamilton can do now is focus on himself and getting ready to drive for the team. That will be no easy task. It isn't just a different color of car for him. New personnel, new processes, engineers who don't understand how to interpret his feedback on his driving given to him in a way that he isn't used to, a car which will drive completely different, and a new voice in his ears during the races. This is a leap from the comfort of his home at Mercedes into a completely new environment where things are going to be completely different. His introduction to the team is going to be intense to get him fully up to speed on how everything works, and that is exactly what Ferrari have planned. A statement from the team described what happened after the photo opportunities yesterday. Next on Lewis's agenda was a short visit to the Fiorano house and the pit garage with Vasseur and Vigna, including a look at the famous office from where Enzo Ferrari would watch his team at work. Hamilton then returned to the Scuderia HQ, where he met the management team and Piero Ferrari, before embarking on a day-long total immersion program, visiting all the various departments to get to know the team. The work continues tomorrow with more technical meetings and briefings as preparations get underway for what will be a very busy season. The Fiorano house mentioned in the statement is a house that Ferrari have gifted to Hamilton for him to use during his stay with the team. He isn't the only new arrival in Fiorano though, but before I talk about that, if you're enjoying the video and want to catch all the news in the run-up to Hamilton's first season with Ferrari, then please press the like button and subscribe to F1 Reverse. We're closing in on 100,000 subscribers after 3 years of bringing you the news on everything happening in Formula 1, so thank you to everyone who's helped make that happen. So the big surprise from Hamilton's first day at Fiorano was the news that his closest ally has returned to his team. Lewis Hamilton's most trusted aide, Angela Cullen, is back at his side after 2 years. The 50-year-old New Zealand physio, whom he described as one of the best things that has happened to me in my life, is staying at Fiorano, just down the road from the Scuderia's front gates. Cullen, who is a bubbly character, accompanied Hamilton through 4 of his 6 World Championship successes at Mercedes and was his chief confidant and assistant. She was regularly seen bunching his hair or carrying his umbrella on the grid, The pair were also inseparable during COVID lockdown, when members of the traveling F1 community were forbidden from seeing anyone outside their bubbles of 2 or 3 people. So it was a shock when they parted company early in the 2023 season, for reasons still unknown. Her appearance in Italy indicates that Hamilton is searching for every spark he can to reignite his career as he embarks on his final hurrah at Ferrari aged 40. Hamilton once said of Cullen, a mother of 2, "She's the single hardest working woman that I get to be around. She's focused, selfless, and makes my weekends peaceful. Every day I wake up, whatever time it is, she's just positive. Never a single day has she been negative. That's very important." Her presence at Ferrari will be a huge bonus to Hamilton. She'll provide a familiar face in a sea of uncertainty and could be key to helping him settle into the team. She'll be able to help provide a familiar and stable atmosphere so that Lewis can just focus on what is happening on track. It does raise questions about what happened with them previously and what it has taken to get her back onto Team LH. Their split in 2023 was such a surprise considering how close the two were, but Cullen's presence in Italy should bring hope to Hamilton fans everywhere. With his first day out of the way and the meet and greets done, the attention can now turn to Hamilton's first drive in Ferrari machinery. Hamilton did have a go in the team's simulator on his first day at the office, but his infamous dislike of simulator work means he'll be eager to get into the actual car as soon as possible. Hamilton is expected to make his first on-track appearance for Ferrari at the team's Fiorano test track on Wednesday, behind the wheel of the F175 car from 2022. Ferrari have traditionally held a so-called wake-up test at Fiorano in January, targeted at getting the team and drivers back up to speed ahead of official pre-season running. However, the threat of poor weather conditions has forced Ferrari to strike up a plan B for Hamilton's first outing, with the team reportedly prepared to postpone the test or move it to a different venue. At the moment, the weather looks dry but very cold, though there is a chance of light rain. A recent report by Italian publication Auto Racer claimed that Ferrari could move the test to Mugello or Imola. Mugello famously hosted the Tuscan Grand Prix in a one-off event during the pandemic-affected 2020 season to mark Ferrari's 1000th F1 race, with Hamilton winning from pole position at the high-speed track. Hamilton is set for a packed winter schedule ahead of his first season as a Ferrari driver, with his introductory test at Fiorano expected to be followed by another private run at the Circuit de Barcelona-Catalunya, the site of F1's Spanish Grand Prix next week. It means Hamilton is likely to have completed 1,000 kilometers over 4 separate test days, the maximum allowed for a full-time driver under the sport's revised testing of previous cars rules for 2025, before the launch of Ferrari's new car on February 19th. However, the car shown at the livery reveal in London and at that Ferrari launch the day after is unlikely to be the team's actual car for 2025. As has become the case in recent years, the actual car for the season won't be on show until Hamilton and Leclerc head to Bahrain for F1's official pre-season test between February 26th and 28th. With teams keen to keep their off-season development secret for as long as possible, we'll have to wait until pre-season testing to see the actual machinery the two are driving. Do you think Hamilton will find success at Ferrari? Will the arrival of Angela Cullen help? Or will he follow in the footsteps of Vettel and Alonso and be held back by the team's own shortcomings? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and until next time, drive safe and bye for now.